Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another weekly video. Today we have a very exciting topic. It's going to be a little bit different than what you're probably used to. It's not about Facebook ads, it's not about Google ads, nothing like that, but it's actually about your habits, your daily habits that lead to you actually being successful. And I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 things that really affected my life in a positive way and allow me to really thrive with my agency. And I guarantee you that if you guys apply this into your life in some sort of sense that it makes sense for you, it's not a matter of if you'll succeed, it's a matter of when. And so I'm super excited to be sharing all of this with you today. Now, before we dive into those 3 points that I was mentioning to you guys, I want to ask you guys to please smash the like button on this video if you get a lot of value from it. And don't forget to smash the subscribe button. It helps me tons as a creator. And I know that I've been posting a lot of content. And so don't forget to leave a comment below on any other content or any other videos that you would like me to share, and I'll be happy to do that for you guys, whether it's about TikTok ads, Facebook ads, it doesn't matter. Even if it's about, this mindset stuff that I feel like, is something that not a lot of people talk about. They only talk about, like the core fundamentals of what is it they're doing, but I obviously want to share with you guys a lot of what I do on a daily basis to help enable me to be successful in my agency. So anyways, forget the fluff. Let's get right into today's video. All right, so some backstory for you guys is I've been running my agency for just under 3 years. And I say just under 3 years because it's actually a little bit longer, but I was really building my business when I was working 2 jobs. I was working a 9-to-5 job, 40 hours a week at my dad's interior design store. And then I was also working Fridays, Saturdays, and sometimes the odd Sunday bartending. And it was crazy. It was definitely a crazy 2 years of my life doing that. But that's what really gave me like the financial stability to actually invest into obviously growing myself, sharpening some of the skills that I needed and that were necessary for me to build an agency. But then it was also really, really cool because along that time I felt confident because I was financially stable. I felt confident building my agency. And so in 2018, 2019 is when I actually started dipping my toes into like building the fundamentals of my agency, but I wouldn't really, I would caution to call it an agency because I didn't really have clients. I didn't really have a team. I was basically just a freelancer at that time. But that's kind of just some background history. Now, through that whole process, I learned a lot about how to be productive and how to make the most of my day and the most out of what I was, putting in to get back out, right? And so the first thing I want to be able to share with you guys is I like to split things into tasks, okay? There's a lot of entrepreneurs out there, a lot of big time CEOs that run, 8-9 figure businesses that talk about this, which is having a power list, right? I know Andy Frisella talks about this a ton. And so I kind of took what he was talking about the power list of how he says he basically prioritizes his task from, most important in the day and the hardest tasks, he does that in the morning, to his least prioritized tasks in a day, he does that last. And so I kind of took that in, but I kind of applied it to my life, right? And so what I basically do now is my first task of the day is a task oriented around business development, okay? It's a business development task. And what I mean by that is at my agency, we obviously need to be focusing on getting new clients in, right? And then being able to focus on retaining those clients. But the biggest thing is having lead gen, bringing clients in, some sort of system to do that. And so when I started my agency, I wasn't running ads to get leads. I didn't have a very big audience. I wasn't really established yet. So my biggest thing was I was sending Loom videos, I was sending emails, and I was sending a lot of Facebook and Instagram, LinkedIn sort of direct messages, okay? So my first thing is I made that a priority. So I would set a goal. Every single day, I would send this many DMs, this many emails, this many Loom videos, and I just did that every single day, 5 days a week for a very, very, very long time. And at the start, I really did not see, any sort of results. Definitely not some results that, people would consider, healthy results, definitely not enough to actually quit my job. But slowly over time, these tasks, these habits built, they started to compound. They started to actually lead to actually good results. And so basically after a year of, kind of building up, the results and the clientele that I had with my agency, I got to the point where I needed to start hiring. And so that's when I was able to walk away from my job. I was still bartending on the weekends, but basically Monday to Friday, I was still able to focus on my agency, which helped massively. And so that was the biggest thing. My first task was an income producing business development task. Okay. So if you're an e-commerce business owner doing this, you need to make a task around business development, right? Whether it's, looking at new products that maybe land well with your audience or resonate well with your audience. Maybe it's something to do with your creatives. Anything that is going to help your business develop and grow, that's what you need to be focusing on, okay? So that's task number 1. Now, task number 2, which is a big one, is a customer-driven task, okay? It doesn't matter what industry you're in, whether you're an agency owner like myself or you're an e-commerce brand owner, right? You have customers. And so I always wanted to make sure that I did at least one task every single day that would, either add value directly to a customer I currently had or some sort of system that I could implement in my agency now that helped my customers in the future, right? And so I'll give you a great example of this. We started building out documents to actually help our customers build better ad creatives. And so the future customers, once we had that document built, they would get this document and it would help them build better ad creatives. And it was basically a storyboard that they could fill out, based off of their brand and based off the products that they sold, and it would help them build better ads so that it enabled us as advertisers to get better results, okay? So again, every single day I would just think about something that I could directly do to a customer that we currently had to, really make their life easier or just pump them up a little bit, or a system that I could introduce into my agency that helped us basically help our customers, okay? So that's task number 2, is a customer-driven task. All right, and lastly, the third task that I would plan out for every single day is an internal task, okay? Especially when you are starting off in business, it's very, very important that you understand that internally, you're gonna need systems to actually thrive as a business, okay? And so when you're starting off, it's almost overwhelming the amount of systems that you lack in your business. So it can seem kind of crazy that you need to adopt all these new systems all at once in your business, but it's just not the truth. You can start plugging away slowly and surely. And that's really the consistency side of applying all these tasks, right? Is you're doing it every single day. So over time, you've done so much. So the third task is applying internal tasks and internal systems into your business every single day. And so a great example of this is when our company started introducing communication apps for us to communicate amongst each other, but then also communicate amongst our clients. So we personally use Slack as that channel to basically communicate as a team, but also with our clients, right? So that's a great system that we applied. Another great system is we recently started introducing Mondaycom, who they're not sponsored, they're not sponsors or anything, but they are a software that basically allows us to manage our projects, manage our client accounts, and basically internally communicate certain things that we need to be doing in order to allow our agency to grow and thrive, okay? And so that's another great system that we recently started adopting. We stopped using Asana, which is what we were previously using, and we adopted Mondaycom, okay? So the third task is an internal task, an internal system that you need to apply to enable yourself to be a better business, okay? Now, you e-commerce store owners, you may, implement certain systems in your back end, whether it's on customer service or through your VAs, or maybe it's through your employees, stuff like that, right? Whatever it is to make life more efficient for you and just enable your customers just to, maybe go through a process better. Apply that system. So that's what I'm recommending to you guys as the third task, which is an internal system into your guys' business. All right, so I know that I was rambling for a lot, but just to reiterate everything, there's 3 tasks that you need to apply every single day into your business, okay? The first one is an income producing business development task. This is going to allow you to thrive over time and grow your business, okay? The second task is a customer driven task, something that's going to make your customer's life a lot easier, or something that is just going to, hype them up, get them excited, give them a better customer experience working with your business or with your e-commerce brand. And the third task that you need to implement every single day is an internal system that's going to allow you to make your life and your team's life much more efficient. Now, I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you apply this just for 1 month, you will see massive improvement in your guys' business. It doesn't matter what business you're in. It doesn't matter what industry you're in. If you apply these 3 things every single day for 30 days, you're going to see dramatic change and improvement in your business. I promise, I guarantee you that even after 30 days, after 60 days, 90 days that I was applying this into my business, I saw so much rapid growth in just every single area that it was honestly insane. And it's probably what allowed me to actually step away from both of my jobs in such a short period of time when I started getting the results and started figuring out the consistency behind the tasks. So this will allow you and enable you to really thrive in your business. So ladies and gentlemen, a little bit of a short video today. And I know, again, it's a little bit of a different topic. You're probably expecting something about, Facebook ads or ad creatives, whatever it is. But I want to really start talking about, the habits behind why you guys do what you do and what you need to be implementing every single day. Because, honestly, it doesn't matter how good of a business you have or all these things, but if you don't have consistency behind your habits and you don't apply these things and, apply a regimen in your life, it's just gonna be very, very hard for you to see consistent results for the long term, right? So it's one thing to have a great business and a great brand, but you need to have good habits in your life, okay? So I really hope this video helped you. I know that these 3 things are things that I directly applied into my life for the last 2-3 years, and I can honestly say it is the core reason why I am successful today with my agency. So thank you again for tuning in to today's video. Weekly content is coming out all the time. We're being consistent this 2022, and do not forget to smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. It helps me tons as a content creator, and it helps tons with me getting more content to you guys. And don't forget to leave a comment below on any other content that you guys would like me to make for you guys that can possibly help you out in your journey, whether you're an agency owner or you're an e-commerce brand owner, or you're just in the realm of marketing and advertising, okay? Leave a comment below and I'll be sure to make videos on that. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.